Hey, 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 hey. It's the
John and
Heather Show coming to you. That's right. You
Yeah.
over there. You guys who are missing this.
that's right.
You coming to you live from.
Rock Crusher Canyon here in Crystal River. This is a great venue, and we have a wonderful band here. This band's called Blow It Up. And
Bam!
They're here to tell you all. They're here to tell you all about them, and they're here to tell you what they're going to do. So, Heather, you take it over and introduce everybody.
That's right. And I've got behind me quite an eclectic group of gentlemen here. And I'm going to try to remember all of their names as we go through. We've got Shannon. We've got Shane. We've got Woody. We've got Reed.
Reverend Reed.
And we've got Milky.
You got
Woody.
it.
Okay.
What? All right.
Oh, wow.
Now they're going to introduce themselves to you, and they're going to tell you what they play. But first, before I go on, let me tell you, this band just rocks the freaking house down. They are amazing. So when we say blow it up, bam,
Bam!
we mean it. And you know, when we give you a shiny side up,
John
boy,
and Heather show approved.
John and Heather show approved, we mean it. So let's go on and meet these wonderful gentlemen behind me.
Hi, I'm Woody. I play guitar.
Milky lamb sauce, guitar.
What's up? I'm Shannon Fitz. I sing.
Lamb sauce.
I'm Reverend Reed Christian, bass guitar.
I'm Shane. I play the drums.
All right, there we go.
Pizza skins. Want to start the first question?
No, I'll let you go ahead with the question,
Okay.
sweetheart.
Now, I know you guys have been together for a long time. I mean, we're going back, what, 30 years you guys have been together?
Not quite 30 years.
Not quite 30. How long?
About what?
28.
About 15 years, 13 years, something like that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. So, and you started with your brother playing the guitar, right?
Playing drums.
Playing the drums, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I almost got it right.
Close.
I'm close.
Playing an instrument.
And you guys started in college, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. What college did you go to?
I went to Florida State University.
What was your major?
Go Florida.
I had a.
Gators.
I was a marketing major.
Really?
Yeah.
I see that's doing really good for this, for your promotional purposes and everything else.
Absolutely.
A degree like that definitely would help you out.
Absolutely.
That's really great.
man. Absolutely.
Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Now, if you had your favorite song to play in front of anybody, what song would that be and why? And I want to start with you.
Oh man, we kind of do it in another band, Communication Breakdown, man. It's a Led Zeppelin song. I mean, how can you go wrong with Led Zeppelin, man? You know. I mean, of course, that's an impossible answer, but you know, with these guys, we kind of do that. So that's kind of an answer. You know what I mean? It's
How about you? Favorite
You
song?
know, the song that we play is Blowed Up. Rock and Roller is probably the best one because I think it describes all of us. We're all accomplished gentlemen. We've all in our middle ages, kind of. You know,
Yeah, I know the
T-Bone's
feeling.
almost 60, right?
coming.
So,
Almost
you
next
know,
birthday.
29.
But we
Next
like
birthday,
to
yeah.
keep the fun alive and rock and roll, and that's what it's all about.
And you.
Yeah, I'd have to say Still Drunk.
Okay.
Just because Woody was going to say that, and I wanted to say it before he could. Number one.
He stole it.
And
That's
number
like cock block 'em.
Yeah, basically, yeah, I song blocked him. And number two is it's just kind of a it's kind of a normal night.
Yeah. How about you?
Man, we have a song called Sex, and I think it's self-explanatory.
Yes.
No joke. And how about you, sir?
You see, Shannon thought I was going to say Still Drunk. I do love that song, but The Way I Wanna is the reason why I joined the band in the first
true.
place over a decade ago. Yeah, that song kills. It's big rock and roll ending. It's so fun.
Now, you guys are on tour right now, I'm assuming, and visiting other venues. Where, is your best influences locally and best influences as a total band? You know, like Alice in Chains or even a local band. For you guys, what would you say would be your biggest influence?
My locally, I grew up in Jacksonville Beach. My biggest influence growing up was a band called Bitch Slap,
Okay.
and it
That's
formulated.
quite a name.
Yeah.
And it made an impression in my life. And the TJ Hookers for me, these are local Jack's Beach bands
Yeah.
that carved, where most of us are from, where we cut our teeth, But T-Bone, I'd like to hear you answer that question as well.
Well, I've been privileged to jam with a lot of people, man. But the people that you're closest to home with, your homies that you've known your whole life, and you make your. This is what we do, man. This is like our. I don't know if I want to use the word down home because we're not down home music, but this is what we do,
family.
man. This is who we always come back to. This is the same group of guys. We write these kick-ass rock songs and we
Yeah.
play these shows. And this is my favorite thing to do, man. You know what I mean?
Now, you got one for him?
It's amazing. No, I'm just listening to you
Oh,
guys,
okay.
and you
Just
sound
so
like,
they're looking good.
yeah, you guys just sound like you're all brothers.
We are.
You're like one big
Well, no,
family,
it's
and that's pretty, really,
about.
that's really cool because you know what? You don't find that often.
No, not at
You
all.
don't. You
Yeah.
find a lot of different
And
egos
what's
going
fun for
on.
us is you guys will see it on stage too.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
chemistry and
Yeah.
We
Yes.
like to play music together.
Absolutely,
We
yeah.
do it in as many different forms and outlets as we can because we know we can count on each
Right.
other.
Yep, that's the bottom
Pretty
line.
cool.
true.
It's
That's the
always
bottom line.
good with this group of guys. It's you may be a little bit nervous going into it because you maybe hadn't played together in a while, you hadn't talked together in a while, but at the end of it, it's always great. So that sets up the next time. You know that the next time we get together, it's even if you're a little bit worried, you know it's going to be great.
It's always
Even like
good.
even tonight, it's like we might be a little bit rusty, but I know they have faith in each one of these guys that they're going to get there and fucking
Either
get
way, it's fun. and
1,000%.
If we
you know
mess
what I mean?
up, you'll see us laugh.
Yeah.
You can drink enough. I
But
mean,
we won't
it's
mess
all
up.
comes
These
back.
guys work their ass off.
We don't mess up.
and
You got
they
each
play their
other's
ass
back,
off. Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
cool. Now, let me ask you a question. I wanted to know who influenced you, or did you have an influence while you were growing up? A lot of people they say their family, but what was your influence when you were growing up, and did you have a different influence than your brother?
Well, I'm older than him, so. But his older and my older brother was definitely an influence on me. Obviously, a family had to do with that. My heroes, John Bonham, that type of, I feel like my older brother got me into rock and roll. And once I met my older brother, I met the Stones and Led Zeppelin and AC/DC and all that type of
Oh,
stuff.
go AC/DC.
And Neil
So
Peart, rest in peace.
right, absolutely, and Neil Peart and all those fantastic artists that I maybe I grew up like in the '80s and I got
all
that
did.
little pop thing, but then it would always have my brother in the background teaching me all that stuff, and I hope that I pass that on to my,
This little
my
guy.
younger
Yeah.
brother that I
Yeah.
have. So he's here
This
today.
little
So
guy.
I hope I did a little bit of a good
We'll
job.
find out
You know
in a
what I mean?
minute when
But
he
we owe
goes.
that to our older brother because he did the same thing
That's
for me.
right,
You know what I mean?
that's
So
right, that's
it's a
right.
legacy type thing, man. It's a rock and roll. You know what I mean?
That's pretty cool. What about you?
As far as musical influences, I started playing music as a child, so anywhere from John Coltrane to, I grew up playing jazz piano, the drums, punk band, John Bonham, John Paul Jones, bass player wise, Barry Manilow,
Okay.
Huey Lewis,
Hall Notes. You can't forget Hall Notes.
Daryl Hall, bless his heart. That guy is just incredible. I've got a man crush on him. I actually had tried to grow my hair out and had
He's
some
got a
sunglasses.
poster in his room above his
I
bed.
caught his pick on my birthday. But I know. But that's the fun thing about this is like when we pull together as a band right now, it's just pure rock and roll and fun, and that's what it's all about. It's great. It's great.
And what about you?
As far
What's
as
yours different?
oh,
than your
man,
brother's? And I'm sorry to go in front of you.
It's okay.
I don't know. STP was a big influence for me. Guns N' Roses, absolutely. Zeppelin,
Gotta have
Soundgarden. Yeah, I'm gonna go with those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Milky?
Man, I tell you what,
Say it.
Van Halen, come on.
If you didn't say Van Halen,
Let's say, let's just get it out of the way. Love Eddie Van Halen. I mean, when we were a kid in the '70s, in the early '80s.
Didn't you guys swap spit one
Everybody,
time?
we did share a bottle of wine. Actually, did get to share a bottle of wine with Eddie Van Halen. But yeah, like the '80s music in general, guitar. Man, I was a guitar
Guitar,
player. You know,
There we
and
go.
everybody at the time played guitar. All my friends played guitar. Everybody wanted to be Eddie Van Halen or Rat or Motley Crue or any of those bands.
You know what?
wanted
you
to
know who
be
did
Eddie
it?
Van Halen.
Yes,
First guy
everybody.
ever played any
This
drum.
guy became him.
Look, he looks like him.
I mean,
So everybody, they all want
Yeah.
to.
I mean,
We
no,
all
it's-
got that wannabe hairband.
For sure, man. For me, it was Van Halen, early Van Halen, and all the guitar players in the '80s, because guitar just blossomed, I think, at that time. And I was lucky enough to come around when I was about 12, in the middle of the '80s, and soak it all up, And then the '90s came along, and I think as a group, we're more influenced by the '90s is the way that we sound now. But come on, man, you got to go back to the '60s, the '70s, where rock and roll was just
Woodstock.
pure. Unadulterated rock.
There you
Stones,
go.
man, Zeppelin, come on, man, AC/DC.
AC/DC takes
I forgot what
Come
band
on.
we're doing an
Hey.
interview for.
Yeah.
We're doing a blow-up
But-
interview, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
We are.
Okay. Well, I guess my influence is
really
still the same.
He's real
And what about you? What do you
Well, for me, so I grew up in Tallahassee. I'm the baby of the group, so I'm only 31, so young.
You are a baby.
Right. But so I grew up in Tallahassee. My dad took me to a lot of shows when I was 14. I think that might have been one of the biggest regrets of his life because I never wanted to stop doing it. Saw the bands that came up around that area, Social Burn and Presence, and all those guys. I'm like, that's what I want to do. And so then one day I just started, just playing shows. Then I met Shannon in probably 2008, 2009, and we started actually doing that. I'm like, this is what I want to do. And he's like, oh God, no, it's happening. But no, it was really, really cool doing that. Seeing all those local bands doing it, and then you realize they're just normal people too, and you realize like I can do that. It's fine.
There you
It's
go.
yeah. So
So
those
you're
guys.
doing it.
Yeah.
There you go. And that's
Been,
what it's
been
about
doing it for a
too.
while.
Do it. Just do it.
And on that note, I'm going to say to you guys now, if we wanted to get in touch with you at all, or go ahead and do any booking information, or buy your swag, or any of your products, how would we go about getting in touch with them?
Yeah, you can find us on Facebook. Just search Blow It Up. Woody's more in charge of the
Instagram.
social media front, so,
So,
we'll
Go to Woody.
So Facebook.com/blowitupband. We got blowitupband at gmail.com. Instagram/blowitupband. So yeah, we're there.
And all
Woody
the
is the
links,
man.
all those links will be listed below once this video is over. As usual, I will put all those links because I expect you guys, you and you and you,
And you.
to go ahead, listen to them, get them, and buy some merch because they really do blow it up.
Boom.
Thanks, guys.
And I want to tell you right now, please like and subscribe to the John and Heather Show, and hit the bell in the corner for notifications. Ding, ding. And we will give you all new content. We will give you content when these fine gentlemen hit our YouTube channel, and you can see them for
And they
yourself.
blow it up.
And they will blow it up. And you go shiny side up.
Rubber side down.
We love you all. Deuces, baby. Bye-bye.
Hayden. Hayden, who's your dad?
What I'm Harvey.
Oh man, legal name.
Are you ready, Daddy?
Yes, Woody, I'm ready.
Shane, are you ready? And now we need this Shannon to come on stage. He will be the final part of this. But right now, who are we looking forward to?
Blow it up.
Somebody's playing the drums a little too hard. Oh man. Can't bring T-Bone anywhere.
Crystal River gets me that excited, man. What can I say?
We're being called Blow It Up. We're from Molasses Junction, Florida. Or at least we are now. I came up with that the other day. So how many of you guys have seen the band Generator? All right. Well, my twin brother actually sings for that band, and his twin brother does too. It's weird. It's crazy. Music's in the family. Only in the South. All right, man. This song's it's dedicated to all y'all. This song is called Rock and Rolla. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, so you know, let's do this. No, rock and roll it, T-Bone. Yeah! Give him a Mikey Lampson! Feeling it tonight, baby? Y'all do good. So, here's the deal. I'm not saying any F words tonight. And this next song is called I Don't Care What Your Effing Name Is. So, this is going to be an interesting experience that we, this is going to be an experience we take together. It's a journey. Uh-oh, T-Bone's passing out drumsticks. All right, you guys ready for this game? Have y'all played it before? It's like the wedding game, except
Watch your eyes.
it's not flowers, it's a drumstick. And you don't get married, you get laid. So I'm gonna walk back here, and I wanna throw it behind my back. Whoever catches it, guess what? You're getting lucky tonight. Here it goes. Yeah! Taco is getting lucky tonight. I'm psychic as well, I know his name. This song's called I Don't Care. Let's go! man, Chris the River. I swear to y'all, every time we're here, not that Blow It Up's ever been here before, but some of us have possibly been to a show here once or twice. And I think that we're just going to relocate to Crystal River, Florida, because this is one of my favorite places in the world. And I know it's most likely one of your favorite places too, because you live here, of course, right? So I would like to take the opportunity to make some noise for you and Crystal River. So make some noise for Crystal River and yourselves. Come on, yeah! Did that feel good, Woody?
No, real good.
Do you think they gave themselves enough props?
Not quite, but
We'll try that again later.
Getting there.
We'll try it again later. Oh man, so this next song is about tonight. We wrote it about what's about to happen. The song's called Still Drunk. It's about when you wake up the next morning and you're still feeling the night before, but not in a bad way, because you're still drunk. This next song is dedicated.
Great. I'm gonna get some footage. I'll do this.
You know what? It's just dedicated to all y'all. It's a little bit sleazy, but I feel like Crystal River can get a little bit sleazy sometimes. I mean, Woody's in town, so it's already like a couple of notches down. This is a song called Sex. Get to the point, right? We lived through that one together. All right, Chris River, I need you guys to make some noise. Red jumpsuit apparatus is out back. They can hear you right now. I need you to make enough noise so they can hear you. Come on. On three, we're gonna do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah! That was good. That was good. We'll try that again later. This song's called The Way I Wanna. I'm sorry, this song's called Pig, apparently. My guitar player, Woody, missing for me. I'd like him to, accept responsibility for
I can't read.
the misconceptions.
Hey, I said read. Hey, Reed.
Alright, this song's called Pig. This is called Pig.
Say hi, Reed, everybody.
Hi, Reed.
Hi, Reed.
Hi, Reed.
You have good feet.
Play extra hard just for that.
Ow! The song's called Way I Wanna. It's about living the way you want to live. Thank you so much for having us. Hopefully Blow It Up will be back here. Maybe someday we'll be here with those guys in Generator, who knows? We look up to them. If you know it, sing it, but I'm sure you don't, so I'll sing it.
What you need, but all of your words just don't mean a thing. Love may seem no misreason, but I really dream I'll never know if you know what I mean. But down in my life, the way you think I should, there's no stopping me, baby.
center.
Yeah, we'll do half of one.
I'll get the jam. I'll get the jam.
We have a little in-ear problem.
Okay.
It sounds like Dookie.